During the Season of the Chosen reveal, we got a glimpse at a mysterious abandoned ship near the end of the trailer. If you pause at certain frames, you could see some interesting Cabal symbols and an even scarier enemy lurking in the shadows. Today we're going to uncover what these symbols are, where this ship may be, and what we may be fighting if we head there this season. Welcome back everybody, hope you're having an amazing day, and let's jump right into this mystery here. So this is the ship in question if you've seen the trailer. Thanks to the press kit released by Bungie, we do know we will be heading to this ship for the exotic quest this season, which will give us this weapon. This is very interesting and we'll talk about a theory on that in a bit, but Osiris says there is no light here. So let's try to theorize where this ship is and who it possibly belonged to. The first thing we can gather is that this thing is not on any planet but obviously in space. We can see asteroids floating around it and a light source emitting from the distance there. Not sure if that's the sun or some type of planet radiating light, who knows. So the first theory that's been floating around is that this might be one of the damaged ships of the Cassini fleet. This fleet of ships were destroyed as they were trying to flee Earth during the collapse, but the darkness caught up with them and they were known as the Cassini fleet. So you never know, this could be, but it seems more likely that this is a Cabal ship given its appearance and smoother edges, and also these symbols we'll talk about. It also appears this thing looks abandoned in the darkness, but not really damaged, at least from the images we've received, so it doesn't really make sense that it would be this ship right here, as there is no damage to its outside and hull. So if this is some giant Cabal ship, where is it and what happened on board? Osiris says there is no light here.
There's no light here.
So we can assume that, like Callus's Leviathan, this ship was in an area where the pyramid ships suppressed the light with the darkness. Now we know the Leviathan was around Nessus and there wasn't really darkness there yet, but we do know that his ship disappeared when the darkness arrived, so whether he left or if it caused it, we don't know. So that leaves us a couple of options. Maybe this thing is around Io, Titan, Mercury, or more likely Mars, as this is a Cabal ship. Here are some pictures of some Cabal ships to compare. And also here's a picture from the opening mission of Destiny 2 where we start outside on board that Cabal ship after Amanda flies us up. We can see the same sort of architecture here on the door, so this seems like it's Cabal for sure. In the trailer next to the Osiris dialogue, we can also see weird symbols flashing really fast and a symbol appear at the bottom right. I'll go ahead and freeze this so you guys could give it a look if you like and try to crack it, but thanks to a community effort, it seems that these symbols right here match the Skyburners distress call signals from Destiny 1 aboard the Dreadnought. For those that don't know, the Skyburners were a group of Cabal in Destiny 1. They crashed one of their warships, the Dantalian Exodus, into the Hive ship, the Dreadnought. After losing many of their ranks to us and also the Hive, they can be seen in one mission sending a distress call back to the Cabal Empire and Dominus Gaul. This of course is what started the Red War.
The Dead Orbit fleet is well clear of Saturn. We'll need them to defend the city, if it comes to that. They've picked up a high-gain signal from the Cabal beachhead on the Dreadnought. The message is outward bound. Its target is far outside the solar system. We have to know what they're saying and who they're saying it to.
Signal's down. It was encrypted, but some of the headers are legible. This was a detailed distress signal intended for the head of the Cabal Empire.
I'll pass the scan from your ghost to the cryptarchy. I have a feeling we want to know as much about this signal as we can. In the meantime, that's a job well done.
So let's get back to the symbols. Here are some comparisons from Destiny 1 and then the new trailer. I think most people have tried to figure out what this Cabal alphabet means or what these symbols represent, but I don't think much has been determined other than some numbers at this point in time. So maybe by the time this video comes out or in the future, we may know what these mean exactly, and somebody could leave that in the comments. But if these symbols are pretty close, this could mean another distress call was sent from this ship as the darkness arrived not too long ago. Of course, that's just my assumption, the darkness. It could be something else, maybe an alien force like the Aphelion or something. So after the symbols, if we look at the bottom right and freeze it right here, you can compare this logo to the Skyburners one seen on the Dreadnought. So the question here then is, who was this distress signal sent to? Who on board this ship thought somebody out there could save them from whatever was going on here? Now, it could be many people, but if it was a Cabal distress signal, my guess is it was sent to more Cabal like the first one. Lore from the Wild Hunt Grasps give us a little hint at what Callus was up to before darkness engulfed his world-eating ship. So in this card, it is a Guardian and then 2 fallen dregs, I believe, and they're trying to hunt this Wrathborn and try and figure out where it went. Fine, at any rate, no flower survived this. The Exo knelt in the dirt and unfurled his fingers into an open palm. Old blood here, but no bodies. A ghost materialized and silently scanned the stained ground. Fallen, traces of ether, and Cabal oil. Galen turned to his escorts. There were associates on this convoy? Always. Nivix eyed Galen's ghost as it dematerialized into the Exo's hand. Vinris nudged Nivix and spoke. They take bodies, don't know why. She added, Cabal oil unexpected. Rumor is Callus has a ship snagging Scorn from the reef. You sure it was Wrathborn? Assuredly, Nivix said, locking eyes with Galen 4. Good riddance to Scorn. Cabal are just as susceptible as you are. It would seem, yes. Nivix crouched near Galen. So thanks to that card, we know that Callus took some Scorn or was in the process of trying to take them from the reef before his disappearance. And with this new trailer in this dark ship, we can also pause and freeze frame, which gives us a look at a Scorn Screeb in a dark room. So was this the ship of Scorn Callus took from the reef? If this is true, did he send his loyalists to obtain them in a Cabal warship, or did he hire some Skyburners to do the job for him? We know that the remaining Cabal most likely had 2 options, either side with the former Emperor Callus as he tries to retake his empire after Gaul's death, or join his daughter Kaido's side who plans to do the same. Maybe if this is the Skyburners, they chose Callus, or maybe this ship was meant to be sent to Kaido. Either way, is this a Scorn-infested ship, or is this where a Cabal Wrathborn army broke out after the darkness arrived? Me personally don't see much hive gunk on the outside, so the best guess at this point is the Screeb theory, but who knows. Thanks to the press kit that Bungie released, we know that this exotic quest is going to take us to this ship like mentioned previously, and then we'll be able to obtain this weapon right here. Now this is kind of reaching out there a bit, but with this purple, green, and bluish color in the background here for this quest, many people think it could be tied to something with the Drifter given what we've seen in his ship. And our last option, it could be something much worse like the Aphelion, an alien force that wiped out entire starships without a trace. This would be super cool, but not sure if it's something Bungie would introduce in just a season mission compared to something like a large expansion. Anyway Guardians, I hope you enjoyed this video. I always love heading back to Destiny 1 to try to uncover some secret mysteries now in Destiny 2. Hopefully we see this ship sometime in Season of the Chosen, maybe that exotic quest, or like I said, it could be a teaser for the next season. If you'd like to see some more videos just like this one, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. My name's Evade, and I'll catch you Guardians in the next one.